Hello everyone, Sarah back in Valheim one more time, and this time we are going to work on one of those buildings that you find abandoned, usually with a chest in them. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I found one that I've reconverted, but I searched and searched and searched the map, and I could not find a second one like it. So I built one that is like the one you find. So this is a little bit more complex than the other homes that we have done. It does have a second layer in it, and it is a little bit more dressed up than the other builds that we've done, but it still has the basic same things. It has the workbench, it has chests for storage, and it has the crafting or cooking stations. This one I added a second bed in here just to show you that you could really cram a bunch of stuff in this space, but for now I've just got the two beds and some chests up here, but you can sleep in this bed. You do get the comfort level all the way to the corners of this with the fire. So you could have multiple beds up here. You could even probably do like a bunk bed type situation. If you put this one on the ground, you could probably put a second bed above it, and so you could fit a lot of people in here in this space if you wanted to. So let's go ahead and head up the hill. This one will take a little bit longer just because it's a little more complex than that one. And there's a lot of a lot of changing up the basic shape. So this is the typical building that you find. It's going to have pieces, and it's got broken down, and sometimes it'll have a partial roof and all of that. We're actually going to just start with these bottom two levels and tear down what they've got at the top for this build. And that is a build for another character that I'm playing with. So please, if you see that in the background, that has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. So let's go ahead and take this very, very top layer off, as we are not going to need it at all. I'm also going to move the door. So the door is going to go on this side over here. What do you think, guys? Should we do the big door? Why not? Let's do the big door. Let's put the beams over here first. That'll save us a bit of time trying to place that later. So let's go ahead and do the big door. We're going to break out this wall here, and we are going to put a half wall up here on this, because we're going to carry it out the side here. Alright, so for this section on the side here that I built on that one, I've been out an additional 4, and because I'm building on a hill here, I am going to add some stilts underneath of this for support. I did not do that one on that one because it was on the ground. So we're going to put some beams around the edge here. Like that. Alright, so that's that. And then again on this side, I've got a little bit of overhang, I guess would be the right phrase. We're going to put some supports underneath there as well. Okay, I think that's going all the way around. Yep. Then we're gonna go up the corners here with some more poles, sides like that. And then we are going to carry this out 1 meter all the way around. And this is where those new snap boards come in super handy. Used to do something like this, you'd have to have scaffolding all over the place or whatever, but with these new snap points, and you can just go to town with the building part like that. I probably have these facing the wrong direction, but and because this has got such a spectacular view, I may add a window in this one that I don't have in the one up there or down there. Alright, so then we're gonna go 1 meter up on these corners. We can do 1.5, I think. I'm gonna wait and find out, because we're gonna go ahead and put our beams on the edges here to work off of. And yes, I am in creative mode. I did not do a lot of flying around on the other one either. Just so you can see that this really can be done. And then also on that one over there, I put the fireplace here, which will be a little awkward on this edge here, but we shall make it work. I could run it out the other side, but I've got the door over there, so we're just gonna roll with it. Give it some guides here so I know where to raise it to with my hoe. So we're gonna grab the hoe and we're gonna try and raise this up. Again, I have done things that you would need the crafting station for, but it should be pretty easy to remember that when you can't build it creatively like that. So let's go back to our hammer. Oh, there we go. One there, and like that. Now, for our chimney, on the other side, I did something a little bit different. And I'll show you here in just a second what I did with them. Alright, so we got our fireplace started. The next thing I did is I added in the stairs so I could work on the next floor. So we're going to put our stairs in like this. Alright, so this will be our second level. And now I did find that the ladder here, you can't put this here. You see how I'm blocking it? So what I did is I hit my shift key and I just, actually if you use the the snap points. It actually makes it a little easier to scoot these over. I'll use the right snap point. If I got the right one. Makes it easier to scoot these over. A little bit. Actually, that's not the one I need to scoot over. This is the one I need to scoot over. Like that one. Yeah. So that way you can get up and down the stairs. It's just a little bit awkward. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put our next level here. And I did go 1.5 for that upper level. Now obviously you can change this up as your preference. I'm just showing you some possibilities of some very simple builds. And like I said, this one is a little bit more dressed up than the previous ones that I've done in this series. But, yeah. It's still the basic concept that you have. For the building. And the reason I'm using 1 meter pieces across here is to do some little squares that kind of work as those windows that I had on that second level. And it's easier than trying to like eyeball them. Oh, no, that one. There we go. When you're placing these ones. It gives you those nice little 1 by 1 meter squares, which, side note, when you get a little bit further in the game, the bats will not be able to go through a 1 by 1 meter square. Alright, and then we're going to put our 2 meter beams along that. And then we will put our 2 meter beams along here. Alright, so there's that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get up on top here so we can put our roof edging on. Alright, so let's snap like this. And you will need 1 piece like that so that you can start your outer edges. Like that. Then we'll take our 2 meter beam, we're going to put it up against that one, and then get rid of that piece. Because we'll be working this up. No. We'll be working this direction with this. Like that. we shall start this corner. Take our, almost jumped off of there. I felt like I almost jumped off of there. Our 26-degree roof pieces, and we're going to work all the way around this edge back over to where our ladder's at, and then we'll put the last piece in from down below so that we don't have to try and jump off here, because that could be bad. Let's put this piece in, and then we'll go down here and finish it off. Okay, like that. And then we're going to take and finish the roof off with our 26-degree roof corners, like, and so that's our second layer done. Let's go back down here, finish this side off. So I used the half wells around the bottom bottom edge, and then this is marking the 1x1 window squares, and then I went up by, I believe I went up by 1 meter here on this, but my roof line for this side is going to come off of the lower levels roof. Change perspective here, like this. So like that. And then we're going to do our little windows. We are getting smoked out in here. Wind must be different than down below. Did not have that problem when I was working on the other one. Alright, so we're going to put our beams in place here. That's too tall. Oops, that's not the right spot. Alright, changing this now. There we go. Now, for this inside edge here, which I can't see right now because it is too dark, I'm going to put a torch in here so we can see. So what I did for in here, the top, is I took my 26-degree wood beam, and I used my shift button and placed a beam right along here, lining it up with the other ones, like that, for the edging there. And then we can put in our center point around. Like that. Alright, and for the one that I did, I chose to put the workbench on this side. And double check, make sure that works. Yes, it does. And if you wanted to do upgrades, like you could fit stuff in the edges and corners and whatnot. I also put chests under the stairs. So let's go outside and work on our chimney for a moment. Alright. Because of the angle and I've got flat ground here, I am going to fly for this one just to make it a little bit faster to show you guys. So what I did was I took the wood door and I snapped it to this edge and then snapped the doors to each other. If I could hit the right button, it would be super helpful. Okay. That's not actually still going to the right place. Interesting. Okay, fine. I'll work from that side. Like that. Alright, so I took those across, and then I took the 45-degree beams and snapped them to the top of the door. Oh, those are crooked. Can you tell? Those are crooked. They're not straight. Yes, I am aware I feel cold. Alright, let's try that again. Let's get these straight. Get that straight. Yeah. So then you snap this edge here, like that, and then take the doors out. And those beams, they will provide the shelter, and they will also help vent the smoke over your fireplace. Nope, still not one. Okay, there we go. So that's how I did the chimney on the other building. So there's the basic structure of it. What I did down below. And like I was saying, I might put a window here, just because it's a fantastic view from here. So I'm going to take out the top and the bottom, and we'll put those two back, like that. And we're going to take a couple of these, put them in. Ourselves a little window. Yeah. And then, like I said, you could do this any way you want it up here for beds. You could do, like I was suggesting, a bunk bed by putting one here on the ground. I'm going to put a torch in because I'm not able to do very well. Alright, put a bunk bed in, and then the best way I have found is to take your character, because they're going to stand on the bed, right? And you need them to not get stuck. So take your character and move this up until it's not, I don't know if you'll be able to do it with this roof. That seems very, very high to that roof. If I could jump up there. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like your character would get stuck in there. So maybe not in this room. Anyway, so you can decorate this area any way you like. As I tear it apart again. Oh goodness. Nope, that's not right. That's not right. Let's put that back, shall we? There we go. Alright, let's get rid of the pieces. And like I said, you can do the decoration any way you want, obviously. I just wanted to show you kind of one of the possibilities of how you could decorate this build that you find in the meadows. Make it nice and cozy. But yeah. And see, the fire does reach all the corners up here, so works beautifully. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good one wherever you are, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next beginner's house build. Have a good one.